Yeah, I gotta cut the lights on the video quality. Okay, come back on in a second. You want to go live? We're live. They're probably doing it right now. It might not be it. There'll be some coming in shortly. Anybody in here yet? What we got? Nope, nobody yet.
Hey, Steve, did you take the straw off there?
I'll wait till a couple more get in here. I got number one. Takes about 10 minutes for everybody to realize. What's up, Marco? Crispy Critter? Getting ready to do a full wrap on this here crew wear blade. Take here and show you the heat treat oven. It's 1900 degrees, so it'll be ready shortly for these pricks I've already got wrapped up. I'm going to do the heat treat on these pricks tonight because I couldn't get any dry ice, and we're still doing our homemade doers. So these pricks, I'm not worried about being at 66 HRC. I just want them tough. I don't need them to have high edge retention. But I figured while I was waiting, I would get some of these cleaned up and full wrapped up. So I'll give it a few more minutes for some people to show up. Let's see what Meathead's up to over here. In case you guys don't know, a Dewar's is just an insulated container for you to dip or put your dry ice in and cryo treatment. So we're doing an Alabama Dewar's.
Glencoe
Country
Club.
Glencoe Country Club cryo chamber. Yep.
Bed Junior cryo.
So that's what's going on at the moment. Figured out it's 1930 degrees, so when that hits 2025 degrees, we're gonna put these pricks in and get them heat treated.
M18 radio charger.
I don't have
You gotta mash it so it makes that bing ding sound.
I don't have a decent sharp knife in the shop anymore. Meathead took my shaman home with him. We all know this thing don't cut for shit. I'm doing right now. I put my
What? No, I turned my Bluetooth off.
putting my fixture together so I can put these, because I am going to heat treat all three of those pricks at one time. Because like I said, they don't need a precision heat treat. They just need to be tough. Probably would have been a good idea to put this in the oven prior. Yeah, that would have been a great idea. It was actually pretty dumb, I think, not doing that.
Golly. Trigger broke off. Where am I on that?
What did I do?
Twist it, pull it over side, right?
Holy shit, it's hot in there, baby.
It should be.
About 2,000 degrees. Probably just cost us 15 minutes over that. That's all right. Wait, no hurry.
No, we got all of
Johnny, get the radio going yet?
She's working on it.
I'll forget about that with you. Well, I just have to demonetize this live stream.
You bet.
Yeah, you can't monetize a live stream with copyrighted music in the background.
Oh, well.
2 cans wouldn't do it, huh?
This is first can.
Oh, first can. Does it like auto level? Does it sit down and fill the voids? Or?
It ain't even start swelling yet.
Probably because it's too cold, huh?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? For those of you who weren't here, just getting ready to do some foil packets. I'm not heat treating these knives tonight because I don't have any dry ice. What?
Huh? All the ridges up there.
Yeah.
This way we're placing it. I'm gonna start on the straw.
So I'm just making a taco out of this here piece of 309 stainless. Drop the knife in it. And start the folding process. Luckily, I got Meathead's good old flashing pliers here. They're quite excellent at this. So as you can see on that first one, with those pliers, man, it crimps nice and flush. You know, this has got to be pretty damn close to airtight. And women must be bashful, man. They usually loud as hell. They know
Well,
they know we're live. They're
Well,
gonna
they
be.
try not to interrupt your live stream.
I know. I appreciate it.
They ain't like me.
No.
That might take 3 cans.
Well, there ain't no hurry.
I gotta go down tomorrow anyway. I got one.
Oh, you off till Christmas, ain't you? Or you off till New Year's? I'm off till
Until you come over here.
yeah, till I die. Guys, I've got a lot of work to do. I don't know how many of y'all saw Brian Kim was live earlier. He is back. He is. Cause I opened that door.
Did you put one in there?
I put the fixture tray in there. I should have. That's my stupidity. I should have already done it. Anyway, Brian Kim is back, and because of his hiatus, he is very far behind on his own stuff. So he's now that I've got an oven, he's shipping me my stuff back to me untreated, so that I can heat treat it myself. Which means if you take what Brian's shipping back and what I have here currently, I've got about 50 blades to heat treat, maybe a little more. So I already pre-warned Meathead about the power bill for the next month. I'm just getting these Crewwear Thugs full wrap and ready for heat treat. So maybe tomorrow I'll be able to get some dry ice. I'm sure it's because it's fucking freezing cold in here. It ain't 60 damn degrees. My fingertips are cold. I heard that. That's you. Huh? All right, I believe you. Now we're just tapping the seams because they're good and airtight. That's ready for heat treat. One crew worth of. Ready for tomorrow. Since I sucked all the heat out of the oven and set us back by a large margin, I've got time to do some more. Loud noises.
We got enough crap.
As you can see, we're all a bit back down to 1800 degrees because I had the door open for 30 seconds putting the ceramic figure in there that I should have already had in there. So we'll do another night. Man, you ain't got no good like industrial scissors, do you? I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run this this wrap, cutting stainless with it. Yeah. Where Riley at tonight?
Actually, catching for the first time tonight.
I thought ball season was over.
See, they're at ball practice. They're pitching lessons for
Switching catcher or something? Oh, that's what I said.
We gotta go to Southern's on the second.
All right, guys, another piece of foil. I'm gonna go clean the oil residue off this. See if I miss anything. I like how Shane uses those 10 benders on everything but you're 100% right, Tito. Why don't you use those in your package, Bubba? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I am using the 10 benders on my package. I'm sure that's not what you meant. They got me some 10 snips, though, so I can use them on my package. Huh? I stopped with them. Yeah, I was gonna buy Doers. They're $200. I called my brother to see if they had any spare ones, the ones I used to haul sperm in. Why do you laugh every time I say sperm? Yep. But apparently the last trip they made, the sperm people kept one of their tanks. So he didn't have any spare tanks for me. It's Randy Owens.
Hey,
Randy Owens, lead singer of Alabama.
I know who he is.
He owns the bovine genetics farm.
Yeah,
They got all the little Asian women in there separating the male and female sperm cells and impregnating, giving you embryos back. It's amazing what goes into feeding all this fat
I don't know what I'm
asses, dude.
saying on this damn camera here.
You can say whatever you want to say as long as it ain't nothing racial. As long as you ain't mean to the blacks or the gays, you can say just about anything you want. Yeah, all my content is rated not for children. You can't cuss within the first 60 seconds of the live stream. And after that, they don't care. Well, I mean, if we just stood here and screamed fuck over and over and over and over, they'd shut it down.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's not people listening, but there's a computer listening for keywords.
How does Donnie get away?
How does Donnie get away with it?
Yeah.
I have to tell him to shut up. And yes, I know I need gloves on to be messing with this stuff. They're not kidding about it. This is nothing but a big roll of razor blade. I'm being as cautious as I possibly can at the moment, but I'm sure I will slip up eventually and regret not wearing gloves while doing this. Oh, we're beeping. What does that mean? There.
What's that thing, baby?
I don't know, man. I don't know what maybe opening that door was a bad idea.
It's baby somewhere in it.
Yeah, I heard it.
You ain't got a timer on it, dude.
Yeah, but that ain't why it was beeping.
So this might be fun.
No, it knew that it was taking too long to heat up because I opened that door. Maybe learning a lesson tonight, guys. Of course, I can't foresee me ever opening the door like that
But you
again.
put the damn thing in the fire pit, they can do that. I had it up to 1100.
The fire pit was at 1100.
Hell, it just keeps going down.
I know. I just had to reset it. It's just firing though, so it'll be back up. Should be starting to climb back up in a minute.
It's boogie, man. Jumping 30 degrees at a time. Boy, Alabama Power's loving there.
Yeah. Alabama Power's eating my lunch. Everything I read says it's not that bad though, because they said if we'd got to 110, I mean, it takes 3 hours.
Right there, they can do it.
Said it would take 3 hours.
I need to get a 220 grinder.
Oh, I'm already pricing them. I'm gonna get a 220 grinder with all the attachments that I need.
Or you can get one and hire one of them little young guys out here to pedal a bicycle with a base on it.
Well,
They cheaper than fire, man.
yeah, but that's how they do it in China. I don't want no part of that. We don't do the slave labor out here in Glencoe.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, what they say, where's that rabbit ball? That guy's earning her damn tuition. That's a lot of trouble.
What, kids?
That.
Oh, this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, kids do.
You don't have to do this on all steels. Like that Nitro V, I can get this clay-based stuff that you paint on
Is
there.
that just the crew wear stuff?
Not just crew wear, but most all your high alloy steels. The worst thing for them is oxidization during heat treat. Will ruin the steel. Probably not. We were just talking about this little $100 hammer I bought, which is actually just a little $5 ball peen, but you can see that carbide tip. I should probably be reserving the life of this hammer and not using it for normal shit.
Better hide that thing. Riley has that here waxing bricks.
Riley better have $100. Riley tell me to kick rocks too, wouldn't you? All right, another crew wear packet, ready for heat treat. We got 1800 again, Meathead. Cutting out some more foil, guys. What's up, Kyle? Kyle, we kicking people out already? I see you redacted a message. Y'all behave. Just out of curiosity, not that it matters, but can y'all hear that music? Just wondering if YouTube's gonna get my ass or not. Anybody answer? Can you hear it? Oh, he redacted his own message. Somebody let me know if you can hear the music. I mean, I ain't worried about it. I just want to know. It's nice not being alone tonight. Got Meathead, his wife, and his wife's sister over standing around a heater drinking beer, making fun of me. It's still climbing, guys. I promise. When it gets up to 10, I'll get Meathead to hold the camera so you can see inside that oven when I install those packets. I better go ahead and put my gloves on before Mama Tina gets on me. I know as soon as I cut myself, he's gonna have to hear the "I told you so's." I was super excited to see Brian back on his feet again tonight, guys. Not how many of y'all caught that live stream, but been really worried about him. I asked y'all if y'all could hear the music, then didn't look. No, I guess it's too late. Paul Mills, did you see that Brian was live today? Bet you were excited. He was talking about a reblade that he had that has been completed for 2 months and he just hasn't shipped it. I was curious if that was yours or not. That'd be cool for you if it was. It means you're going to have it in the next couple of days. Nice to know that Brian is accessible again in case I need any advice.
How many taquitos you gonna make?
I'm gonna make 4 taquitos tonight so that I'll be ready for heat treat later. When I have some dry ice. There's 18 of them in here right now, but not everybody comments. There's old Meathead, y'all.
I'm just ready. I'm good. Thank you.
I forget little stuff like this you do. In real life, don't seem that loud. It's probably busting their ears.
I didn't know that. Just crank it with this one.
I'm just going by what I've watched other people do. They crimp it, then come back and tap it with a hammer. Hang on, almost done now. I ain't trying to reinvent the wheel. I do what everybody else does. If Alex Steingerber does it or Brian Kim does it, then I do it. But it does do a pretty good job.
You just ain't got no grip strength, right?
I don't. Barely have use in my fingers, much less grip strength. Where are we at? 1945.
That's probably a good year for some of them. That's when that World War II. That's actually a good year for a lot of people.
Not a great year for Hitler.
No, not everybody can take that.
One thing I have learned tonight is that chin shears suck at cutting this. It's way more effort than. I just need some good industrial scissors. Actually, I got an idea, guys. Instead of getting some industrial scissors, what I'll do is give me a little scrap piece of Crewware or K390 or something, and make me a cutter just for this. Good old stainless steel foil cutter. It's kind of clear or apparent. I could use a good shop knife. Now that the shaman has been relieved of its duties. Kind of feel bad for the life that shaman has lived, so I'm gonna get Sawtooth Dave to do put a nice belt satin on that thing. And it's gonna get to retire and live the easy life with Meathead from here on out. That's probably the dumbest thing I've ever said. No knife ever had an easy life with Meathead. I'm sure he'll take better care of it than what I have been out here in the shop. doing this stuff myself, I look back on what Brian was charging me to do it. That guy wasn't making a dime, man. That was charity work. No way he was even compensating his spare time, if that's what he was using. Who called you stupid?
I said shake well before using, so I was shaking like hell.
I think it means the can.
Oh, well, I've been shaking the shit out of it.
When in doubt, apply heat. I was gonna fill the bottom of that bucket with epoxy just to seal it. My epoxy's over there. Looks like it's separated or something. Too cold for epoxy. That's it. All done. For 2002 degrees, guys. See any minute now. Let's on our crow insulated bucket. You even talk about buying something around Meathead. He's out. We're going to have to make one.
Man, why spend $700 and I just spent?
I can understand if you're actually using liquid nitrogen, I guess. Maybe it's a little more picky. And I may eventually use liquid nitrogen instead of dry ice.
I'm just trying to let mine. You can't be bringing that shit around here. They're gonna put me in jail.
For what? Liquid nitrogen? What did they put you in jail for?
You make bombs out of it. They should be buying fertilizer.
I got a whole pallet of fertilizer coming.
Yeah.
You might help me here in a minute.
With fertilizer?
So, putting these pieces in.
What, you expect me to stick my hands in that some bitch?
Well, no. I just want you to hold the camera, dumbass.
No. You better get one of them to do it. I'm shaky as hell.
2013. I probably actually need that.
Why don't you just turn the camera toward the hickey?
That's what I'm going to do.
I'm gonna stick that thing in there.
No.
And I'll get a stick it in there if you want me to.
You can see, just peeping through that door, you can see how red hot it is in there.
There's a crack in the door.
There's a little bit of a gap. I was just noticing that. I
That's deep there.
don't know if we need to do a little adjustment. It is
Now, hey, where's your damn $100 whacker?
You ain't hitting on this fucking other one over here.
Yes, I am.
Here goes the other one. Yeah, you just open more. We'll have to do that for a little. It's not right now. We're almost at 10. Meathead over beating on my brand new oven.
I didn't use the tungsten.
So like Meathead needs punched in.
Listen to the turkey hammer.
Kyle said it sounds like you need punched in the forehead again.
Yeah, come on, get you some, Big Daddy.
I think he was talking about me.
Oh, hell no! Hell no!
Huh?
Oh, talking about you hit me in the forehead?
Yeah.
You made the brother. We can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Have I that number 9 for about a week?
No more punching Meathead in the forehead. That's out. I am glad I noticed that, though. We are going to do some adjustment on that door. I don't know if you guys see it, but at the right angle, you can definitely see an air gap in there where I can actually see the. Yeah. I don't think that's correct. I don't think it's supposed to be like that.
Well, I mean, it is up against a brick.
Yeah, it's not like there's a rubber seal on it.
No, that probably.
Don't mess with it right now.
I mean, I just think if you could close it up, man, calm down.
Yeah, I'm sure you just would, with the door open, we could tap that in and make it a little tighter.
Well, it just springs right back there.
Yeah, I mean, that's not much of a design. That's some Cattle gate. That's some cattle gate latch type shit right there.
That's to keep my goats in the pen shit right there.
Right.
That's really good stuff.
Yeah, that was not high tech.
No. Downfall of the whole oven's a damn 32-cent piece of metal.
All right, we're there. Let me get my gloves on.
Needs a cam lock on it.
Yeah, I gotta turn you around. Hang on.
Huh? What are you doing?
Now you can see what you're filming. Point at this door.
All I can see is the damn stand this thing's on. Hold on, guys.
However you feel like you need to do it, nigga.
I shake like a crackhead, guys. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I can't say crackhead on here, can
I guess you can say crackhead.
I? Oh, I did twice, and then you did, so I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, we can, damn.
Super coordinated, ain't it?
Yeah, you got all kind of cool stuff. You've been hiding them too.
I just got him.
Oh, golly. That's a damn.
Look at that, the fixture broke.
Huh?
That brand new fixture broke. It got so hot it snapped.
You probably put it in their code. You probably should have started it code.
Shut up.
My bad. I didn't mean to speak out of turn. Yeah, I'd be calling them back.
Well, the fixture was free, so I guess now we know why.
Yeah. Huh. What was them easy bake ovens? We could have made one of these with light bulb. Huh. All right. What did it drop down to?
Dropped down to 1760.
That wasn't as low as it got a little while ago.
No, we got to let it get back up to temp and then run it for 17 minutes.
Yep. Is that all?
Yeah, it takes 17
What are you
minutes.
gonna do with all three of them? How you gonna quench all three of them?
That's a good point.
Just asking. I need to get the cart for your horse.
I did get my cart for my horse. So that means
That means you're gonna have to lay them down all on this plate, clamp the plate somehow or another.
yeah, we'll have to stack them in there.
Yep. No, you're gonna have to lay them down flat. You ain't gonna stack them in there.
Well, we'll do this. It ain't got to be in the vices. We'll take these out. We'll just lay all three of them on here at one time. So like I said, all these need to be are hardened to tough. They're not about edge retention. I ain't never gonna heat treat more than one of anything.
No point.
We're just gonna lay all three of them on here. Put that on there, but we need to have the blower and the air hose ready. Blow air in there. What'd you say? You can't have nothing? Sorry if I'm making y'all sick. You gonna run out there and turn it on? Or you want me to? Trip over the damn hose. All right, we're back. It's turned off at the compressor, Meathead. The valve is off at the compressor. I know. It was off when I started, so I went out there and turned it back on. I left it like I found it. Well, apparently I did turn it off. So all I need is a little airflow.
You want me to pipe you something in here?
Huh?
You want me to pipe you something up there?
No, I'm good right here. We're back up to 1900 degrees.
I actually put that one here for you anyway. But I was gonna get you one of them bouncy cords, you know, that you
Yeah, that'll work.
I get you one. I have to send them one. Get another can of foam. One of them on my camera. One little can of foam. I thought I had another one. Can't remember where I put it. I know it's actually in the trunk of the damn car.
You got something heavy? I can sit on top of that aluminum block. Something small and heavy.
I just started waiting for
The heavier the better. The compact. I'm gonna take my chances with the car battery. Car battery might be a bit much. What we got going on? It took me a minute, Kyle. Yeah. I just put this box on. Take some of the whole down flat. That's perfect.
There's a box of drip bits right there, so it was there.
Oh,
An ammo box, box type size of what? Made full of drill bits.
we put that in.
Pretty sure it's
We
full
put
of
the
drill
heat
bits.
change in it.
Pretty sure it's even got by itself.
I might use it 4 bits.
Yeah. Probably like 50 pounds. Pissed off. There.
That's we almost there.
I ain't taking fail, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know it ain't running out of power.
It knows exactly how long it should take to heat up. If it takes any longer, it throws an error.
I got your big coat, celebrate your first heat treat.
Well, I wasn't really consider. I mean, it is my first heat treat, but this is not a precision heat treat by any means. Not like but when I do those knives, I won't do more than one at a time. I have to follow those instructions exactly.
First time you had sex, it probably wasn't the best time I
No, probably not. I mean, it was for me. It's great for me.
I'm sure you celebrated.
Yeah.
Drop it down. Taste is on my hand today. This mouth starting to bug me.
The only reason I'm crying with these is not because I'm worried about the HRC or, I mean, I want to cry to make them as tough as possible.
Yeah, I still don't understand that.
I don't understand it all either, Meathead. I'm not a metallurgist.
That's a little bit too much for my brain.
I just listen to the professionals and do what they say.
Yeah.
I just made breakfast burritos. I make them at night. I bet you do, Peter. Dang, Ross, we are currently baking at 1951 degrees with a goal temp of 2025 for about 15 minutes. I don't even want these. I don't care if these come out over 60, 61. I just want it to be tough. It looks like I'm going to need another can of spray foam to finish our insulated cryo bucket. What I'll do, I want to take this home with me so I can have it room temp and pour epoxy in the bottom of that to seal it off. And I'll put my dry ice in there, add my denaturized alcohol, and that's where I'll drop my knives for my crow. For those of you who give a shit one way or another. This looks like a. That looks like a fleshlight for a horse. Just a waiting game now, guys. We're getting close. I am going to call them tomorrow, though, and see if I should be able to see that air gap in the door. It might be necessary, I don't know, but it seems like it would retain more heat if it wasn't there. Where do we sign up for the I don't give a shit category? Gonna have those Rockwell tested. Pretend I'm not these. Well, yes, I take that back. I am gonna have them Rockwell tested just out of curiosity, because like I said, I'm not concerned about them being super high for edge retention. I just want them tough. They're really just a pry bar with a chisel tip. But I am gonna take them tomorrow and get them just to see what this process. You know, the fact that that I'm doing 3 at a time. I want to see what the HRC differences are in them, because there will be some variance just because of heat distribution. But I'm never going to do knives that way. I have no interest in my HRCs being off because I did multiple blades. I really just wanted to do these just so that just so I could, you know, experience, you know, the time frames, you know, all that good shit. Did you run them women's off? Them split tails. They need to go do some dishes. They need to go do some dishes, don't they? That's right. Less bitching, more kitchen. They practicing ball in this weather?
Nah, she's doing pitching. That's funny. They're doing, you know, Riley's the one that's got all diabetes, a little bit girl.
Yeah.
Riley, fucking Riley gave her a resident. That's why I said.
Yeah.
That was Riley's Christmas present to Riley. Riley.
I got you.
I've been on Riley. Riley's been catching Riley ever since she started catching. So I want to take some lessons in Oxford tonight. Brent, like me, can't say the ball. I can't focus on the other ball.
Yeah.
So they went to do that. And
What do you got to do this thing?
nothing.
Oh, it's ready to go?
Yeah, it had a broken wire too.
Oh.
It's really weird.
Meathead working on his daughter's little mini razor. She's giving it to her best friend for Christmas. Because she's got
I
a,
can't even fit in it when it's take off.
Riley's got a full size one outside, right?
Yeah, that 900.
Yeah.
I gotta send it off to the motor. It jumped out. I don't know how to do it.
Brian said my 20.5 should be done in a week or so. I'm really excited for it. Well, good deal. I was hoping that was yours that he said it has been done laying there for 2 months. If that tells you anything, guys, you know, I mean, Brian has issues like a lot of us do, but I mean, he simply could have got up out of the bed and mailed that blade off and got paid on it. That's how crippling this depression can be. And I know the feeling, you know. That's why a lot of people were wondering why I wasn't mad that he wasn't getting to my heat treats. I know exactly what he's going through. Wasn't mad at all. But I am glad, and I'm sure inside he's glad that he ain't got to worry about mine now. You know, because he's already so far behind that he, you know, now that's off his plate. We're at 10th. $15 minutes, and we'll take them out and quench them. I would be grinding or something, but to be honest with you guys, it being my first, I don't want to get wound up in something and not be able to pay attention. Is that like the 150 cc? But I'm not. What cc is that, Meathead? What cc is that?
170.
170. What brand is it? Is it Polaris? Oh yeah, it's a Polaris. Yeah. Patino used to work or help with some of the Baja 500 crews and stuff. He's been in the off-road world for a long time. He sends me pics and stuff from teams that he's friends with. I can't afford either one, so it don't matter to me. So we are now Austinitizing. We are Austinitizing. That's what's been.
Ain't that what they do to people when they want them out of the country?
No. Austinitizing is when the carbides reach this critical temp and they start to mold and blend together and harden.
English, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I know it's up to temperature.
Yeah.
It's getting hot.
Yeah. It'll soak at that temperature for 15 minutes. We'll take it out, quench it, and then throw them in the deep freeze overnight. And then I'll take them home tomorrow and put them in the oven and run them at 3. Well, I'm gonna run these at 400.
Put them in that.
I could, but it doesn't run long enough. I mean, I technically could, but I would have to be here to. It'll run for an hour at a time. I could set an alarm on my phone. Yeah, I can do that. That'll work. I was thinking it wouldn't run for an hour. But it will. But you understood the carbide hammer releasing the stress in the steel blade. That's all tempering does. At 400 degrees, it lets all that stress release in the steel. Yeah.
I get it. I don't get the crowd, but I get that.
The crowd is not actually necessary. It just gives. This is how Super Steel Steve explained it to me. Your first temper removes 75% of the stress from the steel. The second temper removes 20% or 20% of the remaining stress. So you're at 95%. The cryo removes the last 5%. Would the average user ever know? Probably not. But when you're talking about doing performance entries, higher HRCs, the cryo is necessary because you need to add back any toughness you possibly can because you're making the steel fragile to get it that hard. I don't know how many of you guys are going to performance use your crew wear K390. I'm going to be willing to bet probably none of them. Maybe Snot-Rag will. Snot-Rag's a lineman, traveling lineman. He uses his knives a lot, but he's probably.
I bet they don't beat them in Russian.
No, but he's probably the. I could be wrong, but do you guys know anybody that actually uses a knife daily more than Snot-Rag probably does? Billy, my buddy Billy's a truck driver, so he's cutting those plastic straps and the stuff on pallets all day. So he's got a pretty good feel for what works for him. But most of us just pick them up and see how sharp they are, and cut a piece of paper and set it back down and go on about our day.
Paper's the worst thing in the world for me.
I know. Yeah. Dang Ross, I need that scissor lift. Ours is a POS.
Well, I hit that one with a damn forklift and knocked a chunk out of one of the tires. So now it runs around here like a damn Walmart button.
Yeah. Yeah. Meathead's got all the equipment. We've got a 4-post lift sitting here that's not bolted down. He says he's got it for sale. He's going to sell it because he's buying a 2-post. I guess he changed his mind about the 4-post. All 4-posts is great for his transmissions. You need to swap a transmission.
It's going to be a hot rod shop and a knife shop.
Yeah, we got hot rods to get back in here before it's over with. Get these boats out. What is that? What year is the Biscayne? 63 Biscayne with a 401. Is that right?
496.
496. Yes.
396. Yeah, my bad.
396. Yes.
I'll pull from red bag.
There's smart rack right there. Let's see. Yeah, truck or warehouse worker may use the blade more often for sure.
I might put two less right here. Turn to the angle.
Smart rack, you ain't kidding. Me and Meathead have always been working in something or under something. I had a shop, but it was just a small one bay that we were in every night of our lives for what, 10 years? Between the rehab and my shop,
Way long.
yeah, longer than that we worked in every single night. We eat dinner about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, but we drank beer from 6 till then and worked. My health was a whole lot better back then, but we finally got to build his dream shop. How big is this place? They ask me all the time, and I never know the measurements.
Inside's 40 by 60.
40 was 60.
Outside's 56 by 84.
Yeah. There's a whole, what, 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment being added onto the side of it.
Then we're gonna add on the shop.
Hey, I was going to show y'all something too. I got
Put a
a
pogo on it.
smart assy little idea. You know, Spyderco made that PM2 and called it the Crew Carta. I'm going to make some actual Crew Carta. This is crew wear shavings that I'm going to mix in with some epoxy and make some Crew Carta out of it.
Shit, come on the drive.
Yeah. How much?
Oh, we're gonna have compound over here.
We've been going 7 minutes. We got 8 more minutes.
You might have a young little knife place down there by the turn in for something.
Hey, I called that number you sent me for a road doctor. I don't think it works.
Can't work. They just want to answer if you don't know.
Well, I called Lynn Johnson. Remember Lynn at Universal Tool?
Sure.
He said I could use his HRC machine as long as it wasn't all day, every day, you know. So I could stop by and use it. So I am going to be curious to see what these test at. Because this will be the only heat treat I ever do where I really don't care. I just want them hardened.
And the good thing about it is, unless you guys out there, St. John's kids,
Yeah.
the youngest one has loves hot rod stuff. He's been wanting to walk over here every evening, hang out. I said, he don't give a piss, come on.
Nah, it don't bother me.
He's just a little bitty kid. He's not damn big as you.
We got a Patina, we got a fucking cherry 77 F-150 that's been sitting on blocks. 74, it's been sitting on blocks for how long?
93 snowstorm.
Since the 1993 snowstorm. I begged that guy to sell me that truck, and he wouldn't. He just gave it to Meathead, so we're gonna get it in here. I don't think we should do anything to the body. Just leave it patina just like it is. Yeah. But make the motherfucker brand new.
I want to put coyote motor.
Coyote motor, yep. Fucking maybe a dang
Greg Buck
60.
said to drop one in at $10,000 and transmission from it.
Fuck, we'll just buy it from him and drop it in ourselves.
I went to sleep on that one. Yeah. You remember doing that down all that shit around?
Oh, yeah, but I loved it. That's a beautiful truck. Yeah. It's so two-tone, dark blue, light blue, the 74, the Ford used.
Blue and silver.
Blue and silver, yeah.
Yeah, you know, brand new.
Patina, you remember the old, you remember the Baja trucks, the Ford Baja trucks from back then, how badass they looked? That's taking those mid-70s model Fords and putting fiberglass fenders and shit on them. But for what they were doing, it was cool.
We're going to put 15-inch wheels on it, some 36, it's like something.
Yeah.
No 24.
Smoking motherfuckers, every red light. Wah! We'll be shirking tires and turning roadies, won't we? Yeah, if I could find something right now, I could drop that motor in out of my truck. I do. I hate that fucking truck, man. The motor's great. It's got a good 5.3 in it. I don't know what I want. I wish I could find a damn.
You need a green bag. I wish I would never saw a green bag.
Which one's the green bag?
Long wheelbase 60, 72
Oh,
mile
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, if I could find something, a early 70s. I don't even want a square body. I want an early 70s.
Yeah, 71, 72.
5 more minutes, man.
Don't get the pants.
No.
This ain't like a flat bill hat.
Slam that motherfucker about 4 inches off the street.
Oh, everything.
Hell yeah. You hear that guy's going to sell a bunch of knives with airbag in a 72 Chevy. I looked one up a couple of years ago, F-250 with turbo diesel 4-door king cab.
How many you want?
And
I
a
got
school
two
bus,
sitting in
yeah.
my yard.
You got 2 of those?
Two F-250s sitting
Oh,
in my
yeah.
house.
I need to get Shane a Prius to drop his motor in. Hey, I'd support a fucking Prius with an LS.
I'll drive anything. I don't give a shit what it is. I'm like, oh.
Hopefully for too long though, we'll be fucking turning wrenches and fattening brackets and he won't build another race boat. I don't want no part of that. I'm out on the race boats. 40 mile an hour in a boat, I don't need to go no faster. But I'll say this, I've been near 100 with you. It didn't scare me as bad as running 70 with smooth.
One day I tried to damn hit you in the face with that Pelican when he's running down like 119.
Yeah.
It would have been over 100 now.
And if you think you know what 100 mile an hour in a boat feels like, I'd be willing to bet you don't.
Like we fished against some guys in that blazer and beat them to their hole.
Yeah.
He said he was running 108, went past him like those anchors.
Yeah.
For 150, yeah. You can't drive.
They fucking smooched on me out of the boat that day. I knew right then, that's my last time I ever got in a vessel with him. He run right up on their motor, Meathead, and then cut left, jumped their wake.
You gotta hit that shit like that.
Yeah, I came up in the air, the boat fucking came out from under me. I landed, fucking
Right
fishing
on the back
poles
deck.
everywhere, landed on the back deck, fishing poles everywhere. He thought it was funny.
Not doing that to mama.
Like, man, that's how people die.
No, they never know. That's what happened to Randy Barber. They're doing that to you. Hell, crippled one of them. Paralyzed one of them.
3 minutes. I'm curious to see what these little packets look like when they come out.
I drive a dog shit out of it, but I'm pretty safe about it.
I can't wait to call UF Nice Supply tomorrow and let them know their fucking fixture snapped. But I bet Meathead's right. I bet it's my fault. I bet it's because I put it in there at 1,700 degrees. I'd probably do it when.
Hell yeah.
Can we get closed caption for me?
I can't understand. Good.
They can barely understand me though. It's all right.
I talk like I've had a stroke.
You look like you had a stroke.
I kind of feel like I've had one once or twice.
Shit, just looked him up and he passed a couple years back. I know you're talking about Tina. I tell you one thing though, at our age, that's every other day, man. You remember David Edwards? Was mine and Daniel's fault?
That's right. I had you on my mind the other night.
Yeah, he died. You know, we got cancer at the same time. We were like talking to each other on the phone about it.
I remember all that.
Fortunately,
My brain works great with some things.
yeah.
And I stand out by the fire and just let it out. You know, helping that noisy bush and stop me.
There you go.
Had you on my
You
mind.
and Kid Rock.
Hell yeah. Oh, he got put out. They come back and do the word.
Well, you'd have to watch the whole interview to understand. They made it up to him.
Did they?
Yeah. And he didn't understand what was going on. They made beer cans with like 1,200 people's faces on them. All you saw on the news was that one that everybody was mad
I
about.
never saw them.
Well, because nobody else blasted it all over the internet.
I thought they were doing beer can.
What, Natural Life?
Fucking beer life.
Yeah.
Waiting boxes are made for faces.
That's great. Might be the greatest country music song ever recorded. It's up there, dude.
Yeah, that's what I got a CD player in the house.
All right, time.
Then I took out the pontoon boat with that CD stuck in it. I can't get it out. What I do with my features? Take the polar things.
Yeah. They're right here. I don't know how to film this, guys. I'm just gonna just. Well, let me take.
Like this, though. Turn them like that way you got to twist that shit around sideways.
There you go. You're facing forward now.
Alright, let me get over here. So we can get the warm glow of this shit. Oh, that thing's hot.
Where I'd go smoke my pot.
Well, it feels nice, don't it?
It does feel good. It's fucking cold in here.
It is not cold. It's 60 degrees. You turned into a sissy in your old age.
I have. And I will never do that again.
Uh-oh. You can't do that.
No, I'm talking about open that door without gloves on.
Oh,
It was all good for about 30 seconds.
that just burned the hair off your knuckles. JP, be proud of you for setting that ammo box up there. What's the air back?
Just to help it cool back.
You realize it's cold as shit outside.
I know. The faster it cools, the better off it is.
Alright then, that air's coming right outside.
And then when I finally felt that heat on my hand, it was fucking painful heat. Yeah, that ain't no joke. Gloves from here on out.
None of that.
And I watched Super Cell Steve do it. He didn't do it this long. So I could probably stop.
You just knocking the dog out there. Yeah. Shit, my phone's ringing. Somebody's.
I'm telling you guys, y'all probably felt heat before. But until you have felt 2,000 degrees from even a foot away, that was an experience. Rhodey, I'm not checking HRC tonight. I will be testing the HRC of these tomorrow. However, I'm not super concerned about the HRC on these. Those aren't knife blades. They're just a prick, shiv kind of that I was making out of scrap, and they're still crew wear, and I wanted them hardened so they wouldn't bend, but not really concerned about a Target HRC on them. Just want them hard and tough. But I have a local source about 10 minutes from my home that I can go to HRC test my blades, because I have 4 crew wear blades here that I'm going to heat treat tomorrow. The reason I didn't do any blades tonight, one, I wanted to do something kind of unimportant tonight in case I ran into any issues. And 2, I couldn't get any dry ice tonight. And even if I had got dry ice, I didn't have a container to put it in. We're working on that right this minute too. So I actually did these at Alex Steingraber's recipe. No, we're good now. Temperature's not a issue anymore. See, I'm sorry if I kind of misadvertised that, we were going to be heat treating. I wasn't doing any precision heat treating tonight by any means. Just something to familiarize myself with the oven and how it reacts when I open the door and that type of stuff. And what I've learned is every time I open the door to put anything in it, I get an error because the oven realizes that it's not heating up as fast as it should. So, I have to hit clear and start it over. So I'm gonna make some phone calls tomorrow and find out if that's normal. Everybody I talked to today, Alex, Donnie, Steve, a couple of days ago said, you let it reach temp, open the door, put the knife in, but it drops temperature so quick that it's detecting that and throwing an error code. So, and that might be normal. If it is, that's fine. I mean, I know how to overcome it. It takes 10 seconds to reset it. But that's why I wanted to do something other than a knife. A little pry bar / shiv. HRC is not really. It's not even going to have an edge on it. It's going to have a chisel tip, but it won't have a cutting edge.
I've never seen that stamped on wood.
I don't know, but I love it. Look at this.
Yeah, I paid extra for that.
From stamping on there?
Yep.
That's some damn America wood right there, y'all. That ain't none of that Brazilian bullshit. I want Bando picks. You want one? I've got 2 available. So if you want one, they're like $40, dude. Be a crew wear, ice pick, whatever you want to call it. I gave one away last night during the Jason Brown fundraiser. So I'll have 2 to sell. So I'll put you down for, if you would, Bando, just shoot me a message on Instagram and just put prick. Because a lot of times I have to go back through my Instagram messages to see what I've forgotten. Because I don't have, I've still got another one. I've got something sort of like it. I put this on the end of it just so you'd have a place to put your thumb. And then I'm going to, of course, straighten this. It tapers. It's a little wide at the tip. And then put a chisel tip on the end of it. So you use it as an icebreaker. I'll tell you how I'm going to use it. I'm going to attach a piece of hook and loop at the end and put a piece on my door panel and have it hanging on the door panel of my truck. And it'll always be there in case of road rage. Somebody wants to reach in the window of my truck. I can deter them. That was the vision I had for it anyway. You can use it for whatever you want. You can use it. It'll be a piece of hardened crew wear, so you can use it to scrape the carbon off your bolt carrier and your AR, just whatever you need to do. Yeah, there's Cole right there. That's the guy that won the very first prick. Cole, they're quenching even as we speak. It's between the aluminum plates right now, so I don't really know how long that takes. I know when I was at Steve's, we left them in there about 5 minutes, so that's my plan. About 5 minutes in there, then it's going in the deep freeze all night. You can cryo in your freezer, guys. It's really not about a target temperature. It's just about being well below room temperature. So, but I will say this: if you're going to use your oven, your deep freeze. Whereas if you put it in dry ice, it needs to be in there about 30 minutes to an hour. If you're going to put it in your deep freeze, I'd leave it in there all night so it can get as cold as it possibly can. Then tomorrow we'll run. Shane, I want the 3rd unground. I don't know what you mean by unground, Kyle, but we'll talk about it. So I guess that's all of them then. For the time being, there's definitely more coming. I don't really think the steel on those is, unless you just want to say I own a piece of crew wear, but I've got some 8670 I can make them out of, which is super tough. And like I said, edge retention is not an issue. I've actually got another very, very tough steel. I've got some Nitro V right here that I can make them out of. So I got piles of it. They just need to be heat treated. See anybody wanting any of those? Bando, I think I just got your message. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, there's not going to be a difference in the price between steels just because, I'm just being honest, it is scrap steel, but all I'm charging for is the shipping and the heat treat, I am going to do a kind of a cord wrap handle just to show you up here towards the top. I'm drilling some holes for the epoxy to pass through. I'm literally going to dip it in epoxy, wrap it in paracord, and let it harden just so that you've got something to grip. You're not squeezing the metal itself. but no like knife scale type scales. I want one, Shane. But Tina, shoot me a message so I don't forget. I can definitely make a bunch of them. You know, that was pretty funny the other night when I told you to find me some Van-X. It's like, sure, I got plenty of time. Well, it took me like 3 minutes to find out I can't buy Van-X. At least at the moment. Alpha Knife Supply shows it, which means they've had it before and may have it again, but who knows when. But I would like to make, I'd love to make like maybe three little Van-X burden trouts. I don't know if the average Joe would appreciate a Van-X burden trout as much as you would. Yeah. So I said, these aren't, I don't know if I'd call them small. They're about 8 inches long. And I mean, you definitely could pry with this end. I'm going to round it so it don't hurt you. But like I said, my intention was just a slightly more civilized shiv.
You don't say what 4 years of that game?
Huh?
You saw it, didn't you? That wasn't but damn 4 years ago.
Well, you do look a little younger, don't you?
Drank a lot of beer since then.
If beer ages you, you ought to look 150 by now.
Yeah, I should look like an oak tree.
Yeah, we do look a lot alike, though. Kind of look like brothers, don't we? Especially having the glasses on. But Meathead ain't losing his teeth like I am. I'll tell y'all a story of the day I met Meathead. I was out in my front yard. I just purchased a dune buggy. Dune buggies were big around here there for a while. It's not what you might picture as an actual dune buggy. Dune buggy means they were built to be driven in the desert dunes. We built these hill climbing, trail riding buggies. But anyway, I just got one. And I was out in the front yard fighting with my wife because I just found out she was trying to bang my best friend. So it wasn't a great day. And bless her soul, I don't blame her though. But anyway, I was out there arguing, damn near close to punch her in the face. And old Meathead rolls up. Never met the dude before in my life. He comes down the road in his buggy, sees mine, so he turns around and comes back and starts shooting the shit. So he probably saved her a trip to the hospital, me a trip to the county jail, because he kind of broke up the tension. But yeah, man, we've been like peas in a pod ever since. Just met right there in my front yard. Yeah, we'd passed each other in the woods before, but yeah, we didn't really know each other. Yeah. I got a little 3-inch piece of crewware here. If somebody wants a sure enough small fixed blade and crewware. Do what?
I said it started a pretty good tag team for us, but it cost a lot of people a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, it did.
The first night we hung out, probably cost them $12,000.
Yeah. First night me and Meathead hung out, we broke 3 floor joists in the guy's kitchen. But we'll tell that story one day. We'll sit down and have another down live with Meathead. We'll just sit down and tell all of our stories. At least the ones you hadn't heard yet. Meathead, I have a confession to make. Probably the greatest story I've ever told. I haven't even shared with you. I shared it the first time the other night on a live stream. Do you remember James, the midget delivery driver at O'Reilly's in Tala?
Yeah.
Leah to you, James come up about what? Right here?
What's this nuts over?
Yeah, we was just nuts over here. Anyway, I'm at the shop one day. Him and Jay one day.
You told him the story about breaking the dumb guy's pan. The pan.
No, not yet.
That's the best one.
This one's better than that.
I'll go to hell.
James comes walking in carrying a battery. You can picture this, right? He's got it up to his chin so it won't touch the ground. He comes walking in and sets the battery down. Me and Mike are standing out front.
Where are you?
At him and Jay. We're standing out front of the office, standing there, and James comes out and turns left. You go down there at the end of the sidewalk, there's a place where the silt settles.
Yeah, with the
Slick as
water
all
dry.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm watching it. When James gets there, dude, when he hits that shit, it looked like somebody kicked him in the ankles. His feet come up. He turns completely parallel. He turns parallel.
So it looked like kicking the paper foot.
Yeah, he turns parallel and lands on his hip.
Oh, God.
And just starts running in place. Waving his arms, running in place, balanced on his hip bone.
It looked like a chicken run.
Yes, I run over there, dude. I run over there, and he's running so fast in place that he's kind of slowly spinning. And when I get to him, dude, I just grab him by the fucking ankle and spin him like a top. Mike was so goddamn mad at me, he couldn't see straight. He said, you fucking asshole, I thought you was going to help him up.
I did.
And I said,
Trying to dry the spot and get some checks.
I said, I fucking hope he never gets up. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh, man, it was funny.
I'd have fucking threw that laughing.
Yeah. But he still loves me. Yeah, the ink pen story. The ink pen story. We had this guy. Yeah, it was a pencil. I used to know his name.
I don't remember that. He's a hateful son of a bitch. You remember
Yeah.
Papa was there?
Yeah, we had this.
Papa spit his teeth out laughing.
When I worked at Express Oil Change, we had this. Was he a midget? He was borderline. He was right at it. I don't know what was wrong with this guy, but he was really, really short.
No doubt part of him hit the drugs.
And he had cauliflower ears, and he was real barrel chested, and he was deaf. So like, the phone company used to call me. They would call me, and this woman would read what he was typing so he could communicate with me. This guy didn't have no money, y'all. And he's redheaded. Kevin Polka. Kevin Polka's his name. Yeah. So they'd call me like, hey, this is a text to chat phone call from Kevin Polka. Long story short, man, I used to leave work, go to this guy's house and fix his car for him. He didn't have no fucking money. Well, he comes pulling up in the parking lot one day. Fucking horn is blaring. How he knew that horn was blowing, I've no idea, because he was deaf.
Probably because the fucking automated back.
Horns blaring, and he's mad as fuck, y'all. I'm talking about mad, dude. Yeah, and he comes in, and he knows I don't know sign language, so he'd always bring in a little pad of paper and a pencil. And we're having a conversation, and the longer we're talking, the madder he's getting. It's getting to a point where he's like tearing the paper and cussing me on the paper. None of this shit's my fault. But he's fucking mad, just fucking trying to write and tear the paper, cussing me. And there's a whole group of people standing around me watching me to see what.
I'm already pissed off about that air conditioning line that my papa loosened up about 30 seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of people standing around saying how I'm going to react.
It should have been on. If we'd had this, that would have been on video.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was bad.
So,
We didn't have cell phones then.
So everybody's staring at me to see how I'm going to react. And when he gets done scratching out a couple of cuss words and hands it back to me, I just broke his pencil, threw it in the garbage, and said, that'll shut him up.
I had to leave. Me and Papa got in the car.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get fired that day.
God damn, that was funny as hell.
Yeah. But hey, I still see Kevin in town to this day, man. He always wait. I took good care of the guy, but I ain't gonna have no fucking deaf midget with cauliflower ears cussing me with a fucking pencil and paper.
That's a million stories. You talking about that lady losing the dog for a week?
Francis Latham. I have not. We gotta save all these, dude. Legit. We get another chair one night, set the camera up, and let's just do a fucking stories live stream. Yeah. Well, don't let me forget. I'll tell the Francis Latham story one day. Which guy? Kyle? Kyle's in Ohio. What did? What bail? You got a bail from Ohio?
My uncle forged that in his shop.
Forged it in his shop.
My uncle.
You got family out. Maybe you and Kyle are kin.
Huh?
Look there, Kyle. So, Ohio original.
I'd hate Kyle for his kid.
You'd hate Kyle. Fucked up. What's fucked up, Bettina? I was nothing but good to that guy, man. He come in there fucking cussing me with a pencil and paper. Yeah. Kyle said Meathead don't want none of this. He's a fucking golfer. Does that tell you anything?
I live next to a golf course. Come on, bitch.
Yeah. And next to a golf course. Oh, fuck. Can you imagine what country club it was that let my brother join?
We tried to go golfing that day. We got through out of the Chinese.
I know it. We did. We got thrown straight the fuck out of a Chinese all-you-eat restaurant.
Yeah, that's false advertising.
Well, dude, they're, yeah, just like that. They're room temperature, Meathead.
Huh?
They're room temperature.
What about that aluminum?
The aluminum is just
I can make
warm to the touch, like it's not.
That ain't scarred up bad, did it?
No, didn't do shit.
That must be good. That ain't no natural vacuum.
I'm gonna go put these in the freezer. Read my comment. Hang on. I used to have, God damn it, what is that? I used to have a deaf uncle, and my mom and aunt would talk shit to him and sign and flip him off, and then close their, and then close their eyes. Listen, he said, I used to have a deaf uncle, and my mom and aunt would talk shit to him and sign and flip him off, and then close their eyes and cover their faces with their hands. That shut him up. That's good stuff. Yeah. It's a damn wonder me and Meathead hadn't been shot at this point. We have thoroughly pissed some people off. Wasn't nobody gonna do shit though. What good's it gonna do them to get mad? Alright. Steel's in the deep freeze. You guys throw a one in the comments if y'all want me and Meathead to do a story time one night. We'll just get a couple chairs, pull up around the fire over here, tell you exactly how big of pieces of shit we are, if y'all want to hear it. Get who? Yeah. But it's unanimous. They're all about it. We'll do that one night. We'll schedule it one night. So if you see a planned live stream that says story time with Meathead, I have to apologize because there'll be people in here that's not in here now. So, we may have to repeat a couple of them. They ain't even heard the fucking Edward T. Kilgo story. They ain't even heard the Edward T. Kilgo story. Yeah.
That's a 30-minute story.
Yeah, that's a half-hour long one right there.
The fat chick with the belts.
Yeah, they ain't heard that one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They ain't heard the fucking.
And the thing is,
they ain't heard about the retarded chick in Florida barbecue sandwich. Oh, we got them though. Well, all right, guys, it's been an hour and a half. I really don't have anything else to do on video at the moment, but we will definitely get that. Dang, Ross threw up a 2. He's like, I don't want to hear it.
hey, the bad thing is my wife thinks it's all bullshit, and every bit of it, I would put my hand on the Bible and swear it happened.
Oh yeah, Amber will tell you that.
And they ain't heard the damn Western sizzling with the people with the head.
No, I ain't heard that one either. That's what Amber says. She's like, I always assumed all your stories were bullshit until Meathead tells them word for word, just like you did.
100% happens.
Yeah. I tell everybody, like, man, the only reason we got stories is because we were stupid and put ourselves in stupid situations every time we turn around.
I can sum up the barbecue story in a heartbeat. We were sitting on the main highway with a 65-mile-an-hour speed limit with our back on the white stripe
Literally on the white line.
with fucking Dodge fold-up mirrors whizzing by our head eating barbecue.
During Thunder Week.
Yeah.
Or Thunder Beach.
And this chick come out that looked like she'd been hit in the fucking face with a mop with barbecue sauce on it. It had like 3 teeth. And sit down at the table and said, that's some damn good barbecue, ain't it? And we just had to get up and walk off. I was like,
Good barbecue, ain't it?
we was already a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
Sitting in them
Drunk.
Sitting in them cheap ass plastic chairs.
I had one of our buddies at the hospital already.
That got in the damn grungy mama's car.
Yeah.
Had 6 naked guys in 19 shorts and
We'll get into why there was naked people in my mama's car later, but yeah, we'll definitely do that soon. But I'm gonna jump off here, guys, and finish this up, and Anyway, yeah,
Hey, wait a minute. If I don't see y'all for Christmas, wrap you on fucking presents.
that's right. Love y'all.